Knights. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the North Texas Mean Green, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Army's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and show up. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Reed. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the North Texas Mean Green sends out the offense, and they'll go on the attack for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Give to the fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Reed. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass, it's Coleman. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Powers through the defender. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he...
Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away.
Number 41 in punt formation to kick it away.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Sticks it in his belly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Shows him the stiff arm. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. On the option. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really good looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a defense, you better limit your mental errors or you're going to have a hard time slowing this rushing attack down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The toss to the outside. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him one to the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. They want to throw it. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the pass. Makes a connection. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Evans. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The Black Knights line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
The kick is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. North Texas in the hurry up. Motion from the wideout. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Number
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They'll run the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Off play action. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. North Texas in the hurry up. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Third and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Big fullback's got it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Here they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job dealing with that.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the returner will be brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's Coleman. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Look out, he's got room. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. North Texas in the hurry up. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Running into the open space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Roll it. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. North Texas really has it going on offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. North Texas comes to the line on third and short. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Oh, and I love it. They give the ball to the fullback. You don't even see him in the game all the time, but when he is, it's always unselfish, pounding people. I love when you toss him a little love and give him a rock.
You ever wish you played fullback instead?
No.
You would have been a great fullback. Great H-back.
Just hit people, hit them again. Now I'm good. I'll go get the quarterback.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Still on his feet at the 45. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. With the catch, it's Reed. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Will be the turnover on
going right to work up top. The short hands, it's Evans. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Right on target this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the right. That'll move the chains. It'll be a first down for North Texas.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. North Texas in the hurry-up.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Evans. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Throws to the back. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dixon. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
I like the mix, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the run. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Black Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the pitch. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Mikey Stadium.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the 2nd half. Got the 1st down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yards. Get it out to the 39-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll ride the hot hand. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Second down coming up.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. North Texas in the hurry-up.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Hard running there. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. North Texas at the line with a new set of downs thanks to the running game. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Coleman. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their heads start to turn to try to think about getting upfield. They just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Quick completion to the right. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. On the move. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The inside handoff. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wheaton. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Fortner. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Pulls it in. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Mean Green trying to convert on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Able to move it ahead a couple yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. Good right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to South Carolina. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Calls his own number. He gets nothing, and they're staying stuck. running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Coleman. He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a W.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter, so you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Sends it back in motion. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run, Nick?
I think now, yeah, of course. Now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after you've taken the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
Looking for a man. It's Coleman. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
Here comes the heat. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drop. Start from the 19-yard line. Here's the handoff. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on 2nd down. After the run, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. North Texas will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. He'll toss it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Run it with the fullback. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the Black Knights get enough to move the chains.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. 1st down.
Snares it outside. It's Reed.
I guess if you're going to get a 1-yard gain, at least it's kind of a highlight. Great body control, great job understanding how to keep a foot in bounds and give a little...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Black Knights need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Fullback's got it. And the Black Knights will move the sticks with the 1st down.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the 1st down, and you still have life in this football game.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The pitch. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit, when he's not scared to come up and tackle? A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you could tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the 1st down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Back to pass, it's Coleman. He's got him. Hard-hitting tackle.
And they try to pass forward, and they complete the pass, and you just need a little second effort, something to break a tackle and maybe get in the end zone, but they weren't able to get it.
Number 95.
Not much drive or anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the hit.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. And there were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.